Hello, welcome. It's Caroline from Bubbly Maths, and it's all about happy maths, our happy micro maths moment. And let you know about the summer camp that we're doing this summer. We're very aware of the fact that there are concerns about children that might be behind where they're supposed to be, and that a summer break might not be. A summer break is essential for us all, and yet we don't want that when you have a summer break, you can forget things, and when it takes time to get back into the stride, come term starting again. So we're going to have a summer camp, and it's all based on games. So this is a happy micro maths moment based on games, and I've got today's game. We're going to be playing many games over the summer. This is a very simple game that we're going to be playing, and all I've done is I've cut bits of paper. I've written numbers on bits of paper, just normal paper. I've written dots for the early years, so I've got something for early years. You can basically go as high as you want with this. It's simple arithmetic, or it can be. You can make it more complicated. But it's a game, so we're going to play a game. It's called the target game, and I'm going to get my sheet of paper here and change the camera so that you're looking at the camera, and I'll very quickly run through just a couple of examples of playing the game. And it can be played competitively, it can be played collaboratively. That's entirely up to you and the people playing with you. And the idea is that it's a family playing together, so it's everybody in the family, and you'll see now that how we integrate the young learners. So I have my sheet, straighten it up. We can use dice for this as well. You can use 1 or 2 dice, but of course you've limited, and that's part of the calculation. You're limited to 6 numbers, and that's something that you can be aware of when you're making your choices here. Now we're going to start with, I've got a bowl here with just random numbers in it. I'm going to dip my hand in the bowl, and I've come up with this. So this is for early years, and all you need to do with this is, if you have more than one, you can say, well, what number is it? Or get them to find this many of something else, maybe this many windows, or this many whatever, this many toys, this many cows, this many farm animals, this many dinosaurs, whatever it is you want to look at, you can just play the game with this number. So it's just about number recognition, and then you can count the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now you know how many you need. You can go and find that many and see if they can do it carefully, and they can lay them out. If they're not sure how many it is, they can lay them out on the surface in the same pattern, so they know they've got the right amount. And this is all pattern recognition. It's all number sense, the 6ness of 6 or the 5ness of 5, whatever number comes out. Now, another game we can play, there's lots of different games we can play. One of my favorites is to target one number. So the target, and a target a number. Now, what number do we want to target? We're going to target 5,000. You can target 10,000, you can target 500, you can target 50, you can target 10. You can make it for people that are just getting to know their digits. So we're going to target 5,000. Now this is for the number that's closest to 5,000. So that's another potential learning, that the number could be over 5,000. It could be 5,001, and that's closer to 5,000 than 4,968. And that's part of the activity. So we're just going to, out of my bucket, I'm going to pull out a number. And here we go, it's the number 6. Now we only use each number once. So the number 6, where would it be best to put the number 6? Would it be best to put it here and hope for low numbers here? Or would it be best to put it somewhere else? If we put it here, this is all part of the process. If we put it here, then we're never going to get closer than about 400 to 500. Whereas And if we put it there, then the closest we can get is 1,000 away. So I'm going to put it at 6 because I think there might here. I think there. If there's a higher number that comes out, that's I want to put there. I'm hoping to get a smaller number. So close my eyes, pull out a number. Oh my goodness, it's a 9. Well, I know I'm going to put that there because otherwise, unless I could have put the 9 there, and if that maybe I'd get a 4. So I've got my 9. Now what's my next number? 1. Oh my goodness. Well, I definitely don't want that here. So now I'm really hoping to get a 5. Really hoping I'm going to, oh, that's not a 5. It's an 8. Okay. So I'm stuck with that because that's how the game works. Then you can review, first of all, see everyone can do it on their own, or you can do it collaboratively, everyone can do it together. And then you can work out what would have been the best numbers to put, what number can you make it to be closest to 5,000 using those 4 digits. And that's one example. And then you can make it even more interesting. You can use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Let's use, let's just use addition, but you can do all the other different operators as well. We're going to do addition of 2 two-digit numbers, and we're going to determine that the answer, well, it could be a 3-digit number, but what if we limited it? I'm adding a twist to the tail before. You can make it a 3-digit number, but I'm going to actually say, no, we're going to limit it to a 2-digit answer. So that's going to affect where we put it. Now, what's our target? Our target, well, what if we make the target 50? Just to make life interesting. Let's see how close we can make our answer to 50 with, okay, well, we're definitely not going to, now we can also write, you can write this is the hundreds, or you can write 100 there. This is the tens. And that's also, oh, what is wrong with me? That's the tens and that's the units. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one here, you could write that in as well, just to help. That's the thousands. You can write the number 1,000. That's the hundreds. You can write the number 100. That's the tens. Write the number 10. And the units, write the number 1. So that just to help with place value, because it takes a while. It takes a while. Some people get it straight away, but a lot of people it takes a long time to get to grips with it, to get their number sense. So I'm going to put this one here. As if I put it in the tens column, there is no chance of me getting 50. So I've done 8. What's the next number? Let's see. The next number is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this could be very bad. I'm going to put it there, and then we hope for 2 low numbers. Okay, let's see what I've got. Oh, I've got a 1. Interesting. So now what number do I actually, am I hoping to get that would give me the answer closest to 50? So we can play that game before we even pick the next number. What are we wishing for? What are we hoping for? Which number are we hoping for? Now let's see. Oh dear, well, I can just add 16 and 8 to see which number I'm hoping for. And then, so see how much addition and subtraction we're doing here. 14, 24. So I want the number 50. So I could do 50 minus 24, which is 26. So, what? My brain's just gone for a loop. I don't know what I'm doing. So does that mean to say that we can't? So what's the going to get us? I don't know what I'm thinking now. It's going to be 10, 28, 38. So is 20, which is going to be better if we get a 2 or a 3 there? Which is going to get us closest to 50. That's what, so we've got that we want a 2 or a 3. Is a 2 or a 3 going to get us closest to 50? So let's see. I know we want a 2 or a 3. Oh my goodness. Well, forget it. We didn't get it. We got a 7, which is going to give us 80, 90 something. So that's nowhere near 50. But then we could go back again and see if we can get one closer. Let's see if we can get a 2 or 4. Okay, so now I'm just faking it. Not faking it, but So 14 and 3, 50, so that's 54. Is 54 going to get us closer? Or if we'd had a 2, which if we'd had 28, whoopsie, 28 plus 16, which is going to get us closer to 50? Is it 54 or 44? Which of those numbers is closer to 50? So it's and then there's loads more, and we'll be playing those games and leaving you. Hold on, let me just get rid of this so I can talk to you. We'll be playing those games and leaving them with you so you can continue to play them throughout the summer. Your family can pick their own favorite games and you can play those ad infinitum. Just make them more challenging as your children get older. So that's today. That's a couple of examples of how to play the target game. There's loads of different ways and loads of resources, and there is a link in the pack. And please join our Facebook group as well, Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages. Again, there's a link, picture in the link, and please inquire about joining the summer camp if you're interested. Again, there's a link in the description. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Now I've got to figure out how to end.